The Ash, Lutzi and Susie Snackbox.
Last night we were on board Oasis for our Halloween cruise. That is the first time I've been on a boat since we went down to Sydney and farewelled the ferry that you used to have down there, Suze.
Oh, yeah. I just saw that Nicole Livingston, she had a ferry named after her. And this week hers got decommissioned as well. And they're all sitting out. She sent me an article. They're all still sitting out somewhere.
How come hers lasted longer than yours?
Only slightly. Although hers was commissioned heaps earlier than mine. I think it was the brand
I
you
think
had.
it had an easier route.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
They would have put it in calmer waters.
What are you laughing at? I'm being serious.
Like they would have
That's
given,
probably a fair point. To be
like they
honest.
would have given yours like the
Because
serious
you were doing the
run.
long run in Watson's Bay.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
Watson's Bay.
Yeah,
and
she was
stuff.
just doing
She was probably just going
some
from one side.
work.
Yeah.
What? Being serious.
What a bummer that obviously the ferry that they invented for me or whatever. Oh, God.
Mission for you.
What are you talking about?
The ferry that I got named after obviously was a bad design because there's still
Why?
there's
Lasted a quarter of a century.
Oh
didn't it?
God, it did too.
No.
Yeah, but some of them are still going. Like the Mary MacKillop Saint one is still going.
But I feel like that-
Fred
Oh.
Hollows is still going.
Yeah. Are they those big sort of like really big ones,
No,
or are
no,
they
they're
the
very
same
similar.
sort of
It's
shape?
like because I had a word, super cat. It's like a super cat, but they were the.
But were they
older
commissioned
version.
in 2000, same as you? Or?
No, like earlier.
Yeah, like the Mary
earlier.
MacKillop
It was-
is an older
I
one.
reckon an 80s or 90s.
Yeah, but she's a saint.
Yeah, true. She's a saint. But anyway, it was fun to go and say goodbye to it.
We still got the bell here, the
Can I-
bell that Ash rings every morning. I guess people might not
yeah.
even know that you ring
The
during
bell.
Mitch on the street came from that
Yeah,
ferry.
that's just not any normal bell.
You know she's taking it with her, by the way.
Yeah, I know she will. That'll be like at the front door.
Oh, imagine that.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, I won't take the whole thing. You can put another bell in it. I'll just take the bell off it.
What bell are we going to put in it?
Let's do this off air, I reckon.
Okay,
and
yeah.
discuss it.
Anyway, it was a really good.
Have we got some audio from that?
Yeah, we
weekend or
do.
Whatever we went down for.
Should play it.
Yeah, I agree.
I got a phone call a couple of weeks ago, actually, from the Sydney Ferry Association. Said they're retiring me. I'm not going to have a boat named after me anymore. That's it.
That's it. Well, I'll tell you what they're doing with it. They're going to rip it out of the water, and it becomes a salvage operation. We're going to take you down there. We're going to do a show from the Susie O'Neill for the final time, just to say goodbye.
Hey Susie, Kieran Perkins here. Has it really been that long since we both retired from swimming that the ferry is now out of service?
Hey Suze, it's Vanessa Amorosi. I'm so sorry to hear your ferry is being retired. But as you know, true heroes always live forever.
Guys have all gone to different parts of this ferry to see what they can salvage.
Where are you, Mitch?
I've got the bell, guys. Are we ready?
Yeah.
This might be what we take home.
Have you enjoyed today's show, Suze?
I've loved it. It's been so good down here sharing it with you guys and everyone on the radio.
So cool.
The swan song of MV Supercat Susie O'Neill. It's been really special.
Special indeed.
Why don't you ring the bell to take us into the ads, Ash? Oh, God, it's like a metre away from you.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie Snackbox. Good news, Suze. Good day, sunshine. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, it's time to feel good.
Device from MIT startup helps people fall asleep, putting your mind on Do Not Disturb.
This is good.
Yeah, if you have trouble falling asleep, which I do,
I think everyone has.
everyone
Everyone
must.
could sleep better, right?
Yeah, it's a minimally, it's a headband.
What is it?
It's a headband.
How did you go minimally disruptive and then the actual word you were trying to say was headband?
It's a headband. Technically speaking, it's an EEG that sends audio waves into the brain to better align the brain regions to help onset sleep.
What's that sense? Like electrodes or something into
Yeah,
your brain?
it must send some sort of electrical. EEG is a electrocephalogram.
Cephalogram.
Cephalogram.
Yeah.
The
So
dumbasses
basically-
that didn't already
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, it makes you fall asleep 10 to 15 minutes faster. So you must put a headband on and it aligns all your brain thoughts.
Well, send one in. I'll give it a go.
Yeah, okay.
Seriously, can we get some of them? I would try that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I would like to try that.
At the
too.
moment, I'm putting my head in the microwave, and that can't be good for you.
Good news, Suze.
Endangered penguin gets surgery to help him walk.
Oh, she said we are penguins on the ice.
I mean, is there a song that Ed Sheeran hasn't done?
It's an
Is this
underrated.
Ed Sheeran?
This is an underrated Ed Sheeran song called Penguins.
God, this is bizarre. A baby African penguin named Iggy developed a slipped Achilles tendon. At 2 months old. Apparently he was playing pickleball.
NRL physio diagnosed it.
It's a classic pickleball injury.
It's classic. You better be careful with your pickleball.
Yeah, you're right.
You're going to do your Achilles tendon.
You little penguin, you.
Did he have private health insurance?
Don't think so. But luckily the vets at the academy performed first of its kind tendon surgery. So it fixed his little Achilles tendon. Isn't that cute?
I reckon he's back by round 4.
And they hope this will change the future of these endangered species because this is a common injury that they get. Torn Achilles tendons, yeah, apparently.
No penguins had Achilles tendons. I guess they would, though.
Actually, good point.
Good news, Suze.
New smartphone sensor can tell if your milk has gone off.
Like for pregnant women or in the fridge.
Why did you shake your
In the fridge.
torso?
Right,
But I thought it was funny.
It was funny.
To think that it's... Yeah, breast milk.
I'm actually interested in this as well because it's.
Oh, it's nothing
I
worse.
let it go past use by a lot.
Oh.
It just
drink
takes
it.
it takes me
I
forever to
reckon,
get through.
I reckon
2
you get a
litres.
day, or
Oh.
like at least one day before it turns.
There's nothing worse than off milk. Nothing
But
worse.
you sniff it and it smells right. You know, so
We're
what's
talking
this?
milk at the moment, so let's just
Yeah.
get the story.
It's
Suze,
estimated
yes?
that 20% of dairy products are wasted globally each year, and a huge part of that is wasted milk. And think of all those poor cows that they've produced all that milk, and everyone just throws it out. So researchers have developed a smartphone sensor that can
Well, you
detect...
turned to almond milk, so you should.
Not juice.
Yeah, not
Nut juice.
juice. Oh, we've got to play that. That's one of my favourite things we've done on the show. Okay,
What's it called?
Vibe Milk.
It's on the script. I can see.
Viv Milk?
Viv Milk.
Viv Milk. It's a smartphone vibration motor and measurement unit and assesses whether the milk is fresh without even needing to open the package. God, how do they do that? So
What's
you
that,
it
you
must be an
just-
app you put outside the bottle of milk and it tells you if the milk... How?
That's great.
If the
though.
milk's off.
If that's
good.
real, it's good news.
Yeah.
If it's real.
Very good news.
Walking on sunshine. The Ash, Lutzi and Susie Snackbox.
I got my robot vacuum fixed.
Oh, thank God. We've all been worried sick.
Yes.
So what's the? Hang on. So how much did it? No, speak in real terms here because people know what these things are worth.
No, what is it? Sorry,
It's a
Dyson.
It's a robot vacuum. It's
right.
actually pretty good. It's a
Give us retail.
what I paid for
There's
that.
a reason I'm getting. yeah.
Okay, I paid
$1,000.
no more,
Oh, really?
maybe $2,000.
So how much is it
$1,800.
to repair it?
It was
And it's
actually
been
free.
weeks.
You know what? One good thing about Dyson is I reckon they repair stuff for free. I sent, but you know what? I couldn't get it to work at all.
Is
I
it
sent,
one of those circular ones
Yeah.
that scoots around the floor?
Yeah, and it goes into a dock and then it comes out and it goes around you. It goes around your floor and cleans
So
it.
it was having problems docking.
No, it wasn't having problems docking.
Yeah, what was
It
the problem?
would actually come out of the dock and it said it was moving. It wasn't rolling anywhere. It was staying in the one spot. It wouldn't move. So I took it into Dyson. They posted it away. They posted it back. The report said it was the only thing wrong with it was had a flat battery,
Flat bats.
flat bats, but it didn't. It had it wouldn't roll.
So there's
but-
something wrong with it.
Yeah. Anyway.
The battery probably was flat, but it's for some reason it
Yeah.
had gotten flat quicker than it ought to have.
Yeah. Anyway, it's excellent. I'd definitely recommend it. 'cause
Well, my point. So you recommend,
Yes.
even though it actually was broken, because my point is with these
Yeah.
expensive devices.
yes.
Because it happened with my bloody. I made this brilliant idea to get. Should I mention the brand or
Probably not.
no?
Oh.
An expensive.
Judging by the tone
Jeez,
that
I
you're
really
talking
feel
about.
like I want.
An expensive brand of like clothes washer and dryer.
Ah, is it German?
Yeah.
So I thought you were going to talk about something else, but yeah.
No. But
Yeah.
I won't mention. Doesn't matter. But it was expensive when I bought when I got a new apartment. I got the
Like a
new,
2-in-1 deal.
Yeah, it was like it's on top. 'cause
Yeah.
It's all like integrated and blah blah blah.
Looks pretty.
What does that cost?
Yeah. What does that cost?
A lot, right? Well,
I
like-
reckon
$4,000.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
It's like
Each.
So I was like, it's worth it because it's like expensive,
Like eight.
and it's going to clean my clothes so much better than a Kogan one would.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous when you think about it.
Mm.
And then it broke down, and then it cost me more than I think it cost $800 to get the dryer fixed, which we could buy.
Oh, yeah.
A new one.
Well, you could buy 2 new ones for that if you just had bought a normal brand.
Yeah.
But which does exactly the same. I'm not convinced they do a better job.
No.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I've got the same brand dishwasher.
Yeah. Some
It's
similar
not-
problems.
Dramas.
It's too expensive to repair it. But luckily, I've got another dishwasher.
And then and when
Slip that in, yeah.
when the guy came to fix it though,
Yeah.
he gave me like a serve. He's like, "Oh mate, you know you've got to do this. You got to clean it every time you use it. You got to do this and that and that." and I sort of went to him. Well, I maybe thought that because I bought a $4,000 dryer that
Yeah.
maybe I didn't have to do all those crap things.
Yeah.
I thought maybe he'd do that, but it doesn't.
No. So what's the
Yeah, you've got to
message?
learn the whole maintenance schedule for this.
why?
Yeah, for this machine.
Yeah, why am I clearing the the combustion socket every time I
Yeah.
Anyway, my robot vacuum's back working, and so the floors are nice and clean and polished.
Who did it in its absence?
That would be me.
Oh yeah, was it?
Yes, of course. What are you talking about? Now you make me angry.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie Snackbox.
So Coldplay is playing Melbourne right now.
They played last night, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
last
a couple
night.
Of, couple of shows in a row.
Heading to Sydney, not coming to Brisbane.
No.
Is their bassist better? Oh, anyway.
Who cares? Sorry, JC. He's the only bassist in the world I care about is JC.
We love JC.
Powderfinger. Anyway, so didn't come to Brisbane, and like I know I rabbit on about rabbit on.
Yeah.
Yeah, about stadiums and things like that, which we will get to, by the way. We're going to get David Christofouli on the show when he makes himself available to have a chat about all things stadiums and moving forward. But Chris Martin on stage. Now, this was on stage 2 nights ago, the first Melbourne concert. He kind of addressed a bit of animosity around Brisbane and why they've ditched us a little bit. I mean, I'm not saying this is the actual reason why they're not in Brisbane, because I think the real reason is lack of big stadiums. But it's also he threw a bit of a barb out.
Okay.
Regarding Brisbane at the concert in Melbourne. We've got some audio here from him in Melbourne on night 1 of their tour.
The reason we haven't played in Melbourne and Sydney and Brisbane for quite some time is that I made the mistake 8 years ago. 8 years ago, I looked at the press after our last show in Brisbane, and a gentleman wrote an article saying that he wrote the review, he lived next to the stadium, and he said we ruined his night. So that's why I was like, oh shit, So I want to say thank you to all of you who bought tickets, and I also want to apologise to anyone who can hear this outside and we're ruining their... We love you too, that's the point, you see.
All I'm saying is that's enough. If you're Coldplay, if you're Chris Martin, you're the lead singer of one of the biggest bands in the world, and you get pissed off at the city because some jerk wrote an article saying...
Who was it? Do we know?
I don't know who that is.
We find out, Alicia.
I don't know what that is, but
That's weird, isn't it?
all I'm saying is you put that through the filter of if we're the biggest, the 4 of us are the biggest rock band in the world, and we're in Puerto Rico or whatever. Costa Rica.
When are we there?
Okay.
Let's take the show there anyway.
We're in Costa
regardless.
Rica. We're touring
Is it
Costa
summer?
Rica. We go to Yaco, okay, which is a place in Costa Rica. And some jerk off writes a bad article. We ain't going back. I go, yeah, stuff that joint. We're Coldplay. Or we're whatever band we'd be called. You know?
Yeah. But he'd be referring to the article when, like, the last concert they played would have been at Suncorp, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
So who was whinging again? Was it
Someone-
just some neighbour? Or
No,
was it...
he's made out of someone wrote an article.
They're probably
he
living next door, you know, in those suburbs around.
Yeah, I don't know. But
Yeah.
someone was like, "Oh, the noise was awful coming from the stadium, and they're awful."
But how could
and
you
he
buy-
read that.
Yeah, but how... Yeah, I know. But
You know what I mean?
How
I know
come?
what you're saying. I understand where you're coming from. I'm also trying to put myself in the position of someone who's living next to the Suncorp Stadium and then amazed that noise comes out of there.
Yeah.
Like it's literally, you have to be aware of that when you buy in there.
That's a different. Yeah, 100%.
Yes.
Like how crazy is that? You know why? Yeah. What do you want? What do you want? You live in the city next to a stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're whinging about the noise.
I grew up-
Like, actually think about that.
In a
And then
city.
somehow he wrote an article somewhere
You
that,
want
that
silence.
Chris Martin read. Like, think it's a weird, but he said it. Like Chris
Yeah.
Martin said it.
I was going to say, I grew up next to Nathan, you know, that apparently...
Oh, that beautiful
S-hole.
area out there.
Yeah.
And I heard so many concerts from my bedroom bed as well.
Oh, you would have.
Yeah, Dire Straits is the one I really remember. I don't know what year that was. It was really good. It just depends on the wind.
1964, I think they toured.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie Snackbox.
Press play. Get ready for the ultimate Halloween party on the Brisbane River. I'm afraid of no ghosts. Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill's Halloween cruise on Oasis. Your ultimate weekend escape on the Brisbane River.
You know, not just weekend escape, but weekday escape for us last night. It was fantastic, wasn't it?
It was unreal.
Such
really
a great
good.
venue.
It was a really good boat. Well, I mean, I didn't quite know exactly where we went. We were talking about it before because he's so contained and busy.
Yeah, I was trying to
Do you know where we went, Lutzy?
almost went to the powerhouse, and then we came back.
Okay.
It usually goes further than that. But, we were,
Oh, so we go up to the powerhouse, turn around, and then head up the river because Suze
Essentially,
said we saw South Bank as well.
I saw South
Yeah, we-
Bank.
Yeah, so it must have been doing like a lap.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was so cool too because it was all framed by the city skylight.
Yeah.
But then at the back of that, there were storms rolling in, which
lightning.
never hit, but
Yeah.
they were threatening for the entire party. So every time you'd look up, you'd either hear thunder going off
Yeah.
or the lightning.
Yeah, it was very Halloween.
Very
It
Halloween.
was very good.
Good crew.
Great crew.
Yeah.
Good bunch.
We had a magician there, Nathan Hedger. Blew Ash's mind,
Yeah.
didn't he?
Oh, he did. He was unbelievable. He did a trick on me that I think I worked out this morning. I was talking with Buzz about how he did it, but you were there for
I
that,
was
Suze.
watching that.
Like,
I don't know how he did that.
that got me.
It was
He
very
absolutely
tricky.
had me. He put this cross on the palm of my hands. I had to hold my fist closed, and he put this cross, which was on the palm of his hand,
Yeah, he took it off his hand.
With a
and tra-
texter, like
and
a
transferred
Sharpie.
it to my with a texter, and transferred it to my. Look, you can still see the.
Yeah, it was on his hand, wasn't it? And he
Yeah.
pulled
Nick.
it down his hand. And...
Yeah, I've got the video of Ash's mind just getting
Yeah.
Oh, great.
destroyed by this.
That'd be a
I'll
genuine
put it up.
reaction. I couldn't believe it. Yeah.
Of course, we had Shouse performing there
Oh, yes.
live.
They were great.
Fantastic.
Yeah, they were fantastic.
Costumes were so good.
That's the thing.
Yeah, the costumes were really good.
That might be one of the first parties I've been to where every single person got into it and dressed
yeah.
up. There was not one person not dressed up.
No.
One of the groups that won, they won for best group costume, and that was a classic. They came dressed as Suze's keys from Bunnings.
Yeah.
Her
Lost
keys
keys.
from Bunnings.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was a very
Very good.
thoughtful entry.
4 of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bunnings had on. They also had like all these pass. What do you call that? They had
Like
Like-
ID passes.
yeah, they had like Yoronga Park
Yeah.
done in laminate. They had a picture of Cliff in scrubs.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the detail they went to was unbelievable.
On their lanyards.
Oh, their lanyards.
Yes.
Lanyards.
Yeah.
What else do they have? They had keys, Bunnings.
Bunnings cap.
Yeah, it was really detailed.
There was
Where the F on my keys, I think, was like on the back of their shirts.
Oh, that's right. They had shirts made up. Yeah, true.
the 2 ray guns were good. I had a chat to them.
Great ray
Yeah.
guns.
They were good.
How
That
freaky was that?
nun.
That nun, I know.
Oh my god.
Which nun? There were so many nuns there.
Well, the one with
There
the.
was one that was full on
A man or a woman?
woman.
You know what I thought? There's a lot of
Yeah.
people there with contacts in.
Oh, their
Oh,
eyes.
The
was
eyes.
that guy Chucky?
Yeah, was he?
No,
Yeah.
what was he? Was he
Yeah, Chucky,
Yeah.
he had like
Oh my
crystal blue eyes.
Yeah,
that was
like a
freaky.
Yeah.
like aqua
And
colour.
from Oasis, he came out and he said, "You don't recognise me." I said, "Not like that."
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he worked for
You look like the
does he?
the Night King from Game of Thrones or something. Yeah.
Georgia from the Courier Mail had,
Yeah.
had red eyes. That was, that was
Red
creepy.
eyes,
She
and
came
then-
up to me. I was like, "What are you doing?"
And then blood sort of dripping
Yeah.
down from the bottom of her eyes.
The
There was-
Pitbull chicks look cool.
Oh yeah,
Miss,
they were in
Mrs.
character.
Worldwide. Yeah, they were, weren't they? What else was there? There was
Hugh
Inspector
Hefner-
Gadget was
Hugh
there.
Hefner and
didn't see
his
Hugh.
playmate.
I didn't
Yep.
see that.
Yeah. They were there.
Fantastic
There was
night anyway.
oranges or pumpkins.
Yeah. Who else was there?
Oh god. No, it was amazing.
Go to the socials. If you weren't there, you'll have FOMO. Ash Lutzy and Susie O'Neill. Got to say massive thank you to Oasis
Yeah, well done.
for hosting on the night.
Brilliant.
And a massive thank you as well to DJ producers Shouse.
Oh yeah.
I don't think they got to their song Chains with Tina Arena.
I didn't hear it.
No, just bang, just finished for some reason. Anyway, it's
Pretty
available
strict
now
on
on
the timings.
all streaming platforms. That was a good thing, actually, wasn't it? I think we were discussing that at 8:30. The boat docked and everyone got off. It was just the perfect amount of time.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Anyway, Ash Lutzy and Susie O'Neill to see Ash's mind blown with the magician.
The Ash Lutzy and Susie Snackbox.